Good afternoon, this is Terry from the Frugal Connection. Welcome to my kitchen. Today what we're going to make is some avocado chocolate pudding. This is super simple, very easy, very tasty, and with very few ingredients. Right now I have 6 ingredients. And so we're going to get started on this, and I want to invite you to come along with me as we cook. Okay, here are the ingredients for the avocado chocolate pudding. We have 1 ripe avocado and 1 ripe banana. We have a 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. I have vanilla extract, and we're going to use 1 teaspoon of this, which is about what I have left, and a 1/4 cup of almond milk and some maple syrup. And there you have it. That's all it takes to make this pudding. Okay, so the only piece of equipment this requires is a food processor or a high-speed blender. I'm going to use my food processor. It's just a little bit easier. And we're going to start by taking our avocado, peeling it, taking the pit out, and sticking it in here. Okay, so I'm going to take my avocado and I am going to cut it in half lengthwise. And this is a good one. Sometimes with avocados, it always feels like a big surprise. You never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to put this in my food processor, half of that. I'm going to take out the pit. Okay, and put the other half in here. And we have a little bit left on the pit too. I want to get all this goodness out. Avocados are so versatile. I love them because you can use them in savory applications and sweet applications. They're very neutral, and so they kind of take on the flavor of whatever you're using. Okay, now I'm also going to take my banana and I'm going to add my banana. And I'm going to go wash my hands real quick. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just give this a pulse. I'm going to blend it a little bit just to break down the banana, break down the avocado before I add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I want to scrape down my sides. It's pretty much all blended, but just to make sure it's all in there. All right, now I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of unsweetened plain almond milk, but you could also use whatever non-dairy milk you want to use. And I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons, I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of maple syrup and see how that tastes. And I'm going to add in my vanilla extract. This is about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, now I'm going to just give this a really good whirl here. I just want to scrape down the sides to make sure all that avocado is mixed in there, because I see a couple of little pieces. It smells amazing. I'm also going to give it a taste test to see if it needs another teaspoon of maple syrup. Yeah, I think it could use 1 more teaspoon of maple syrup. That was super simple. Took about 2 minutes to come together. And let me give it a little taste. That's good. That's very tasty. All right, so I'm going to transfer it into some bowls, put it in the refrigerator, and I will meet you back here to give it a taste test. Okay, friends, we want to give this a taste test. It looks amazing. It's definitely going to be a keeper, I can tell. So let me do this. Very delicious. I mean, you can taste the banana. If you don't like banana or you don't want a banana flavor in your pudding, you could always substitute the banana for another avocado. I think it's perfectly sweet, and that's why I added the banana, because I didn't want to add a lot of extra sweetness. I ended up putting 2 tablespoons of maple syrup in it, but if the bananas were a little more ripe, you know, the riper a banana is, the more sweet it becomes. I could have probably left that out altogether. But this is very good. You can't taste the avocado. I don't think you can, which I know is for some people, because this is maybe a new way of eating, it seems a little strange to make pudding with an avocado, but it's very tasty. I would definitely recommend you give this a try. It's a good chocolatey balance. And the reason I'm coming up with some of these recipes is because I know a lot of people, when they're trying to change the way they're eating and they're trying to go plant-based, whole foods, you know, do more of a vegan diet, the biggest struggle to let go of is the sweets. I don't eat any granulated sugar, and so giving up sugar is a hard thing for some people. And so I want to come up with some alternative recipes that will satisfy your sweet tooth, but yet at the same time aren't going to pack on the calories. And this really does the trick. That recipe that I made 2 servings. If you want more servings, you just double or triple the recipe. But it's definitely a winner. I know my family's going to like this. I'm fortunate that I have a husband, and one of my 2 sons is very adventurous when it comes to food. So they're always willing to give these a try. Now, they don't always like them because they eat a more traditional diet, but they really are always pretty good natured about anything I give them. And as long as I'm feeding them, they're okay. So I hope you will try this. I will put the recipe link down below. It'll take you to my website, thefrugalconnection.com, and on the blog there is where I list these recipes. You can also check out my new cookbook. It's simple and nutritious, 52 plant-based whole foods recipes. That's found on Amazon. I will put the link for that down below too. But I certainly hope that you will try this. Just one step at a time, just make small changes, and all those small changes will snowball into bigger changes. And this recipe costs pennies. It's 1 banana, 1 avocado, some cocoa powder, maple syrup, and you know, it was really just a splash of maple syrup and some vanilla extract. These are all simple, common ingredients that you can find, and they won't break the bank. So I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.